Good afternoon, everyone. So, today I'm going to explain a topic from history, which is Bhakti and Sufi tradition, a spiritual revolution in medieval India. So, let's explore the topic and find out what we have. The Bhakti and Sufi movements. These were the two prominent movements which has been started in early medieval history. Early Bhakti. So, from which all of this has started, we have Alvars and Nayanars of Tamil Nadu, which is in South India. The Alvars were the devotees of Vishnu who composed passionate hymns in Tamil language, making spiritual literature accessible to common people and Shudras and women. So in early time what happens is the historical books and the literature was not accessible to women and children and also the lower caste people which were Shudras. So the Alvars what they did is they have made these literature books accessible for women and Shudras. The Nayanars on the other hand was the devotees of Shiva who sang devotional song and emphasizes pure love over caste distinction and ritual purity. So in early time what we have see is there were many ritual practices which have been going on in India. So apart from that, the Bhakti movement emphasizes on pure devotion of love towards God, irrespective of caste, religion, and the strict ritual practices. So the Bhakti is a social revolution, and royal support. So now we are going to see how the Bhakti movement have been gained royal support. Social reforms. Bhakti saints continue. Bhakti saints courageously criticize caste discrimination and religious hypocrisy, advocating for spiritual equality regardless of birth, social status. Like I've earlier told you, Bhakti saints encourage criticization of religion, caste, and discrimination. They advocate on spiritual equality, like everyone should be equal when it comes to spirituality and the devotion towards God. Royal patronage. Some of the Bhakti revolution have gained royal patronage. Chola rulers have also embraced the movement, constructing a magnificent temple at Tanjavur that became the center of devotional worship. Sufism in India. So, origins and sacred teachings of Sufism. In Sufism, we can see that there were a term Sufi, which derives from Suf, which means wool. It represents their simple woolen garment that symbolize the purity of worldly ren- renunciation. Okay, so Murakba, Murakba, which means the deep contemplation for spiritual purification. So, in meditation, what Sufism believe is meditation is not just to sit and pray to God, it is a contemplation for spiritual purification. Meditation is the thing which pures your souls. Scared music also there in Sufism, like Qawwali, devotional song to achieve spiritual efficacy. So the prominent Sufi orders and spiritual masters. In Sufism, we have to see there are a lot of spiritual master and prominent Sufi orders also. So the first one is Chishti order, which have been uh, famous for love and openness to all. Khwaja Muhyiddin Chishti of Ajmer and Nizamuddin Aulia of Delhi became beloved spiritual guides. Today we can also see that there is in Ajmer, Nizamuddin Aulia Dargah is there, and some other Sufi orders are like Suravardi, Kadari, and Naqshbandi orders. So these were the silsilas and uh, uh, Chishti orders of Sufism. Unity beyond religion, a shared spiritual vision. So unity beyond religion. In religion, earlier times it was most of like holding people back to its roots or to its prominent practices, but here we are talking about unity beyond religion, a shared spiritual vision. Like a shared spiritual vision, all of us are equal and we are sharing our spirituality. So, religious inclusivity. It rejected the caste discrimination, like I've told, religious exclusivism, welcome welcoming the seekers from all different backgrounds and faiths. Vernacular expression. Use local language and devotional music to make spiritual teaching accessible to common people. It's become very prominent that the common people also get to know about the spirituality and the literature. So music makes spiritual teaching accessible for very common people of the society. Direct divine experience. Both tradition emphasizes personal, immediate, and connection with divine beyond ritual and ceremonies, and social harmonies was also there. Legendary saints, voices of unity and love, like Kabir was there, Kabir, Guru Nanak, Mirabai, and Firuddin. So Mirabai. Mirabai was the devotee of Krishna. She courageously challenged gender norms, social expectations through her passionate devotional poetries. She have written mention a very many poetry towards the devotion of Lord Krishna. Guru Nanak, he was the founder of Sikhism by masterfully blending bhakti devotions and Sufi mystics emphasize one God and equality of all people. Cultural and social casting culture and social legacy. Literary revolution has emerged, as we can say the growth of vernacular literature and devotional music, making spiritual knowledge accessible in local language. Social mobility was also gradually happening, like gradually weakened rigid caste barriers and increased social mobility through emphasis on spiritual merit over birth. The rigid caste barrier and increasing social mobility through emphasis on spiritual merits over birth. Modern influence inspired later social reforms movement and continues shaping India's diverse spiritual landscape which we can see today also. A path of love and equality. The Bhakti Sufi tradition fundamentally transformed in medieval Indian society both spiritually and socially. The revolutionary message emphasized divine love, devotion, human equality that transcended religious boundary. So there is a one quote like true devotion knows no boundaries of caste, creed, or community. In the realm of divine love, all souls are equal. Their timeless legacy continues inspiring harmony in India's beautifully diverse culture, reminding us that path to the divine is open to all approach with sincere heart. So that was it. That was my PPT presentation over Bhakti and Sufi tradition. Like we have seen how the Bhakti and Sufi tradition has emerged in India, how it gained its prominence, and how it has emerged in today's also. So yeah, that's what it for today.